that has had that contract. I don't think we've bid this contract out for competitive bid in 25 years. That bothers me. And I understand we might be tying ourselves up here for another 5, 6, 7 years, who knows, in regard to that. That's the thing that really gnaws at me. But thank you for your information.
Commissioner Horan?
Yeah, and this, I hate to, maybe I'm beating a dead horse, but I really need to understand this issue. On the radio inventory, once we get to P25, we could buy anybody's radio. We could buy Harris, we could buy Motorola, we could bid that out. There might be other competitors by that time, right?
There's 9 or 10 different competitors
right now
for P25 compliant radios.
Actually, on the state contract that they're notice of intent to award, there's 8 different vendors for those particular items. So,
but if we went to a total forklift right now, all of our existing radios would have to be upgraded to P25, right?
You would either have to do a replacement on about half of your existing fleet or do a software upgrade on an awful lot of them, and some of them are directly transferable, P25 compliant. You'd have to do software upgrades on almost everything that is compliant.
So it would be a pick and choose among 2,000 radios as to what you'd have to do.
Correct.
We did the forklift.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's on the mobile portable
That's
side.
what I was trying to get from before.
And that they refer to it as a flash. That flash could run anywhere from $300 to $1,000 per radio. It depends on the radio, when it was manufactured, the things that are already into it and programmed into it, and what we have to do to get it to that point.
So, and as I understand it, the only thing we're doing today is we're making a decision on whether to go migration or forklift. We're not making a decision concerning sole source, right?
I have to have some direction to be able to move forward with the process, and I'm going to give you two purchasing options in which to consider.
Okay.
Our county attorney or our county manager would like to speak to that.
Yeah, I think we felt it would be best if you concentrate today your decision on whether the migration approach is acceptable to the board, and if it is, which would be, I think, consistent with the staff recommendation, at which time we would then bring back to you the single source justification at the July meeting, and that would work through the procurement office.
That's when Ray Hooper gets involved, right?
All right.
Well, no, Ray is involved at this time. I think we worked pretty diligently last week to make sure that he's fully involved in this, and I think over the next month we'll be well prepared.
All right. Other question, Commissioner DeLaury?
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I think the migration plan is the best way to go at this time. I'd like to see some more information, not just on the migration, but also the what participation should be from the city's aspect of it on that backbone. But I do have a question, and I'm going to apologize up front for catching this person off guard, but I have a question for Chief Fleming. Ms. Fleming? Chief, can you come forward, please? I know I have not spoken to you about this before. I have not, so I'm catching you off guard.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chief. The question I have, since the Sheriff's Department uses or relies on the radios quite extensively like the Fire Department does, and is the backbone of the Fire Department as well as the Sheriff's Department, do you see any issues with the Sheriff's Department in migration or the forklift approach?
Law enforcement is the largest user of the communication system. We have seen the issue with the P25 compliant coming for many years. Mr. Stone has kept us apprised of that. The sheriff, over the past few years, has budgeted anytime we have to replace a mobile or a portable with the radios that will be P25 compliant. So with our inventory, we're there with P25.
But just let me clarify, Penny, you've already purchased radios that are P25 compliant?
Yes, ma'am.
So if we did a forklift approach, for example, you'd be good to go?
Yes.